I worked at a bar. The glasses made sounds when they hit together. Old smoke hung in the air. The lights were yellow and warm. I was 27 years old. People talked and laughed around me every night, but I felt alone. My name is Riley. I gave people drinks. I smiled at them. I listened to their stories. Then they left. I cleaned the glasses. I went home. Every night was the same, but Jenna was different. Jenna was my best friend. She came to the bar every night. She sat in the corner. She waited for me. She waited until my work finished. Then we talked. Jenna and I were friends for 10 years. We did everything together. We went to movies together. We ate dinner together. We talked on the phone every day. I told her all my secrets. She told me hers. Jenna helped me with many things. She picked my dresses for parties. She told me which shoes looked good. She looked at my birthday lists. She told me who I should invite. She told me who I should not invite. I always listened to her. I trusted Jenna completely. She was smart. She understood people. She protected me. She knew what was good for me. That was what I thought. Then Cole started coming to the bar. He came every Tuesday and Friday. He sat at the bar. He drank whiskey. He was quiet. He looked at his phone. Sometimes he read a book. Cole built buildings. He was an architect. He wore nice clothes. He had dark hair. He had kind eyes. He was different from other men at the bar. I liked Cole. I liked him a lot. But I did not tell him. I was scared. I did not know what to say. Every time he came in, my heart beat faster. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to know him better. But Jenna always stopped me. She watched Cole. She watched me watch Cole. Then she said things to me. "He looks dangerous, Riley," she said. "He breaks hearts," she said. "You are too soft for a man like that," she said. I listened to Jenna. She was my best friend. She knew me well. She had protected me before. She stopped me from making mistakes. So I stayed quiet. I gave Cole his drinks. I smiled, but I did not talk to him about feelings. Cole became a regular customer. He came every week. Sometimes he smiled at me. Sometimes he asked me questions. He asked about my day. He asked about my family. His voice was warm. His questions felt real. I wanted to say yes to him. I wanted to sit down and talk. I wanted to tell him I liked him. But Jenna was always there. She sat in her corner. She watched us. And after Cole left, she reminded me, "Men like him do not stay, Riley," she said. "He will hurt you," she said. "I do not want you to be sad," she said. Jenna sounded worried. She sounded like she cared. So I believed her. I pushed my feelings down. I told myself Jenna was right. She knew what was best for me. She always did. Months passed. Cole still came to the bar. I still liked him. But I did nothing. Jenna was happy about that. She said I was smart. She said I was protecting myself. She said she was proud of me. At night, when I went home, I felt empty. I wondered what would happen if I talked to Cole. I wondered if he liked me too. But then I remembered Jenna's words. I remembered her worried face. I told myself she was keeping me safe. Jenna was my anchor. That was what I thought. She held me steady. She stopped me from making bad choices. She was the only person who truly cared about me. That was what I believed. But I was wrong. I was so wrong. And the night I learned the truth changed everything. It rained that night. The rain was heavy. The wind was strong. The sky was dark and angry. Only 3 people sat in the bar. The music played softly. The room felt cold. Cole came in late. His jacket was wet. His hair was wet. He sat at the bar. He did not smile. He looked tired. He looked sad. "Whiskey, please," he said. I gave him a glass. He drank it fast. He asked for another one, then another one. Cole never drank so much before. Jenna was not there that night. She called me earlier. She said she had a bad headache. She said she needed to rest. I told her to feel better. I did not think about it then. The other customers left. Now only Cole and I were there. The rain hit the windows hard. The bar felt very quiet. Cole looked at his empty glass. He turned it around in his hands. "Are you okay?" I asked him. He looked up at me. His eyes were red. He looked sad and tired. He shook his head slowly. "No," he said. "I am not okay." I stopped cleaning the counter. I walked closer to him. I wanted to help. Cole was always quiet. He never talked about his feelings. But tonight he looked broken. "Do you want to talk?" I asked. He laughed. But it was not a happy laugh. It was a sad laugh. A hurt laugh. "I am tired, Riley," he said. "Tired of what?" I asked. "Tired of secrets," he said. "Tired of lies." My stomach felt strange. Something was wrong. I could feel it. Cole looked right into my eyes. He looked scared. "I need to tell you something," he said. "I should have told you before, but I promised I would not." "What is it?" I asked. Cole took a deep breath. He closed his eyes. Then he opened them again. "Jenna told me you would hate me," he said. "She told me you would never forgive me, but I cannot keep lying to you." My hands started shaking. I put them on the counter. I waited. The rain outside got louder. My heart beat faster. "What are you talking about?" I asked. Cole looked down at his glass. He spoke slowly. Each word came out carefully. Each word felt like a stone dropping into water. "Jenna and I dated," he said. "We dated for 3 months. Before I started coming here, the room became very quiet. I heard nothing. Not the rain, not the music, nothing. I just stared at Cole. I could not move. I could not speak. "What?" I finally said. My voice was very small. "Jenna ended it," Cole said. "She told me she did not love me. She told me we were done. But then she said something else." "What did she say?" My mouth felt dry. Cole looked at me. His face looked guilty. His voice broke a little. "She said you liked me," he said. "She told me you watched me at the bar. She told me you talked about me. She said I should come back. She said I should get to know you. But she made me promise one thing." "What promise?" I whispered. "She made me promise never to tell you," Cole said. "She said you were fragile. She said you would break if you knew. She said you would hate both of us. She said our history would destroy you." I felt cold, very cold. My whole body went stiff. I grabbed the counter. My legs felt weak. Everything around me felt strange and wrong. "So you came here for me?" I asked. "Jenna told you to?" Cole nodded. His eyes filled with tears. "I liked you, Riley," he said. "I really did." "I do." But every time I tried to talk to you, Jenna was there. She told you things about me. She told you I was dangerous. She stopped you from talking to me, and I just watched. I said nothing. I kept her secret. My mind raced. I thought about all the nights, all the warnings, all the times Jenna told me to stay away from Cole, all her worried looks, all her caring words. It was all fake. It was all planned. She knew. She knew everything. She controlled everything. Why? I asked. Why would she do that? Cole shook his head. He looked lost. I do not know, he said. I asked her the same thing. She just said she was protecting you. She said men like me were not good for you. She said she knew what was best. I felt sick. My stomach hurt. My chest hurt. Everything hurt. I thought about Jenna sitting in her corner, watching us, smiling at me, telling me she loved me, telling me she cared about me. How long have you wanted to tell me? I asked. Since the first day I walked in here, Cole said. But I was scared. I made a promise. And Jenna said you would never speak to me again if I broke it. I stood there. I could not think. I could not feel. Everything I knew felt wrong. Everything I believed felt like a lie. My best friend, my anchor, the person I trusted most in the world. She lied to me. She used me. She played with my life like it was a game. Cole stood up. He put money on the counter. He looked at me one last time. I am sorry, Riley, he said. I am so sorry. Then he walked out into the rain. I watched him go. I stood alone in the empty bar. The lights felt too bright. The silence felt too loud. And for the first time in 10 years, I was afraid of Jenna. I closed the bar early. I walked to my car. The rain still fell. I sat in my car. I did not start it. I just sat there. My hands held the wheel. My mind was empty and full at the same time. I could not think about Cole. I could not think about tonight. So I thought about Jenna. I thought about our 10 years together. I thought about all the times she helped me, all the times she saved me. But now, those memories felt different. They felt wrong. They felt dark. I started my car. I drove home slowly. The streets were empty. The rain made everything blurry. I did not want to go home. I did not want to be alone with my thoughts, but I had nowhere else to go. When I got home, I did not call Jenna. I did not text her. I just sat on my bed. I looked at the wall, and I started to remember things. Things I forgot. Things I pushed away. Things I never questioned before. I was 22 years old. 5 years ago, I got a job offer in New York. A good job. A big company. They wanted me to start in 2 months. I was so excited. I told Jenna first. I thought she would be happy for me, but Jenna cried. She cried for hours. She said she could not live without me. She said she needed me. She said she was sad all the time. She said she wanted to hurt herself. She said I was the only reason she stayed alive. I was scared. I loved Jenna. She was my best friend. I could not leave her alone. I could not let her hurt herself. So I said no to the job. I stayed. Jenna stopped crying. She smiled again. She hugged me. She said I was a good friend. She said she would never forget what I did for her. I thought I saved her life that day. But now I wondered, was she really sad, or did she just want me to stay? Another memory came. I was 24 years old. 3 years ago, I met a man named Silas. He was kind. He was smart. He made me laugh. We dated for 6 months. He loved me. I loved him. He was going to ask me to marry him. I knew it. I felt it. Then Jenna told me something. She said she heard a rumor. She said Silas had another girlfriend. She said someone saw him with another woman. She said she was sorry. She said she had to tell me. She said it was her job as my best friend. I was destroyed. I cried for days. I called Silas. I screamed at him. He said it was not true. He said he never cheated on me. He said Jenna was lying, but I did not believe him. I believed Jenna. Jenna was my best friend. She would never lie to me. Silas left. He stopped calling. He stopped trying. And Jenna held me while I cried. She said men always leave. She said I did not need him. She said I had her. She said she would never leave me. Now I sat in my room, and I thought about Silas. Was that rumor true, or did Jenna make it up? Did she destroy my chance at love? Did she do it on purpose? More memories came, fast and painful, like knives cutting my heart. I was 25. A new job wanted me. It was far away. Jenna said the city was dangerous. She said I would be alone there. She said I should stay. So I stayed. I was 26. A man asked me to dinner. A nice man, a good man. Jenna said he looked strange. She said something felt wrong about him. She said I should say no, so I said no. Every time. Every single time. When something good came to me, Jenna was there. She always had a reason. She always had a warning. She always had advice. And I always listened. I always chose her. I always stayed. I thought she protected me. I thought she loved me. But now I saw the truth. She did not protect me. She trapped me. She built a cage around me. A cage made of fear and doubt and lies. I remembered her words. Words she said to me so many times. Words I thought were beautiful. Words I thought were true. You do not need a man, Riley, she always said. You have me, she always said. Men leave, but I stay, she always said. I thought those words were a promise. I thought they meant she loved me, but now they sounded different. Now they sounded like a threat, like a chain, like a prison. Jenna did not want me to be happy. She wanted me to need her. She wanted me to stay with her forever. She wanted me to be alone, so she would never be alone. I looked at my phone. Jenna sent me 3 messages. She asked how I was feeling. She said her headache was better. She said she missed me. She used heart emojis. She sounded sweet and kind and caring. But I knew now it was all fake, all of it. For 10 years, I lived inside her game. For 10 years, I let her control my life. For 10 years, I gave up my dreams, my love, my future. All for her, and she never cared about me. Not really. She only cared about keeping me close. She only cared about not being alone. I put my phone down. I did not answer her. I could not. Not yet. I needed time. I needed to think. I needed to understand how I let this happen, how I was so blind, How I believed her for so long. The rain stopped outside. My room was quiet. I lay down on my bed. I closed my eyes, but I could not sleep. Every memory hurt. Every memory showed me the truth. And the truth was this: Jenna was never my friend. She was my jailer, and I gave her the key. I could not sleep that night. I got up. I walked around my apartment. I looked at old things, old photos, old boxes, things I kept from years ago. Then I saw it. My old high school book, the book with all the photos from school. I picked it up. I opened it. I saw young faces. I saw myself. I saw Jenna. We looked so young. We looked so happy. We were 17 years old in those photos. We smiled at the camera. We held each other. We looked like real friends. I turned the pages slowly. Then I stopped. I saw a photo of Jenna with another girl. Her name was Claire. Claire was Jenna's best friend before me. I forgot about Claire. I forgot about what happened. I sat down. I held the book, and I remembered. I remembered the story Jenna told me, the story that made us friends, the story that started everything. It was our last year of high school. Jenna and Claire were best friends. They did everything together. They were like sisters. Jenna loved Claire. Jenna trusted Claire completely. Jenna had a boyfriend. His name was Mark. Jenna loved Mark. She wanted to marry him after school. She talked about him all the time. She was so happy. But then something happened. Claire and Mark started talking. They talked when Jenna was not there. They met in secret. They fell in love. They started dating behind Jenna's back. Jenna found out. She saw them together. She saw them kiss. Her best friend and her boyfriend together, lying to her, hurting her. Jenna was destroyed. She cried every day. She stopped eating. She stopped talking. She was alone. Everyone at school knew what happened. People laughed at her. People whispered about her. No one wanted to be her friend. They thought she was weak. They thought she was stupid. I was new at that school. I did not know Jenna before. I did not know Claire or Mark. But I saw Jenna sitting alone at lunch. She looked so sad, so broken, so lost. So I sat with her. I talked to her. I listened to her story. I told her she was not stupid. I told her she was not weak. I told her she deserved better friends. She cried on my shoulder. She said I was kind. She said I was different. She said I was the only person who cared. We became best friends that day. Jenna held my hand. She said she would never forget what I did. She said she would always protect me. She said we would be friends forever. I thought I saved her. I thought I gave her hope. But now I understood something else, something darker, something sad. Jenna never healed from that day. The pain never left her. The fear never left her. She was scared all the time. Scared that I would leave her too. Scared that I would betray her like Claire did. Scared that I would find someone better and forget about her. So, Jenna made a plan. A plan to keep me close. A plan to keep me alone. If I had no other friends, I would only have her. If I had no boyfriend, I would only need her. If I had no job far away, I would always stay with her. Jenna did not want me to be happy. She wanted me to need her. She wanted to be the only person in my life. Because if I had other people, I might leave, and Jenna could not survive being alone again. I was not her friend. Not really. I was her safety. I was her backup plan. I was the person she kept close so she would never feel that pain again. Jenna was not evil. Jenna was broken. The hurt from high school never went away. It lived inside her. It grew. It changed her. It made her scared and controlling and desperate. But that did not make it okay. That did not make what she did right. She hurt me. She lied to me. She destroyed my chances at love and success and freedom. She trapped me for 10 years, all because she was too scared to face her own pain. I closed the yearbook. I put it away. I understood Jenna now. I understood why she did what she did, but understanding did not fix anything. Understanding did not give me back my lost years. Understanding did not heal my broken heart. Jenna needed help, real help, professional help, but she never got it. She never faced her past. She just held on to me tighter and tighter. She made me her prisoner. She made me pay for what Claire did to her, and I let her. For 10 years, I let her, because I thought I was helping her, because I thought I was being a good friend, because I did not see the truth. Now I saw it, and it was too late. I lost Cole. I lost Silas. I lost New York. I lost so many things, all because I loved Jenna, all because I wanted to save her. But you cannot save someone who does not want to be saved. You cannot fix someone who does not think they are broken. I sat in my dark room. I felt tired. I felt sad. I felt angry. But most of all, I felt trapped. Because even now, even knowing the truth, I did not know how to leave her. I did not know how to break free. Jenna was my past, my present, and maybe my future too. That thought scared me more than anything else. The next morning, someone knocked on my door. I was still in bed. I did not sleep much. My eyes hurt. My head hurt. Everything hurt. I opened the door. It was Jenna. She smiled at me. She held a bag of food. She looked happy. She looked normal. Like nothing happened. Like everything was fine. "Good morning," she said. I brought breakfast. Your favorite, pancakes and coffee. She walked into my apartment. She went to my kitchen. She put the food on the table. She got plates. She got forks. She acted like she always did. Cheerful, caring, sweet. But I felt sick looking at her. I felt anger rise in my chest. I could not pretend anymore. I could not smile. I could not play her game. "Jenna," I said. My voice was cold. "We need to talk." She turned around. She looked confused. She tilted her head. "What is wrong?" she asked. "Are you okay? You look tired." "Cole told me everything," I said. The room became very quiet. Jenna stopped moving. Her smile disappeared. Her face went white. She stared at me. She did not speak. "Everything, Jenna," I said again. "He told me about you two. He told me about your past. He told me about your lies." Jenna shook her head fast. She put her hands up. She stepped toward me. "No," she said. "No, Riley. Whatever he said, it is not true. He is lying. He wants to hurt me. He wants to break us apart." "Stop," I said. "Just stop. I know the truth now. You dated him. You told him to come to the bar. You told him to stay away from me. You controlled everything. Jenna's face changed. Her eyes went dark. Her mouth became tight. She was not sad. She was angry. He had no right, she shouted. He promised me. He promised he would never tell you. Why, Jenna? I asked. Why would you do that? Why would you lie to me? Because I love you, she screamed. Because you are my best friend. Because I was protecting you. Protecting me from what? I shouted back. From being happy? From having a life? Jenna's face broke. Tears filled her eyes. She started crying, hard. Her whole body shook. She fell to her knees on my kitchen floor. She covered her face with her hands. She sobbed like a child. I did it for us, she cried. I did it for us, Riley. Everyone leaves, everyone. I could not let you leave too. I stood there. I looked down at her. My best friend. My anchor. The person I loved most in the world. She was broken on my floor, and I felt nothing but fear. This was not love. This was something else. Something sick. Something wrong. You sabotaged my life, I said quietly. You destroyed every chance I had at happiness. You made me stay small and scared and alone, all so you would not be alone. They were not good for you, Jenna cried. None of them. Not Silas, not Cole, not that job in New York. None of it was good enough for you. That was not your choice to make, I said. Yes, it was, Jenna screamed. She looked up at me. Her face was red and wet. Her eyes were wild. I saved you, Riley. I saved you from making mistakes. I saved you from being hurt. Everything I did for you. No, I said. My voice shook. You did it for yourself. You kept me trapped. You built a cage around me. A pretty cage. A cage that looked like friendship, but it was still a cage. Jenna crawled toward me. She grabbed my legs. She held on tight. Please, she begged. Please, Riley, I cannot lose you. You are all I have. You are the only person who stayed. The only person who cared. Please do not leave me. I looked at her. I felt sad. I felt angry. I felt scared, because even now, part of me wanted to forgive her. Part of me wanted to hold her. Part of me wanted to make her pain go away, but I could not. Not this time. Not anymore. Because I finally understood the truth. Jenna did not want a friend. She wanted a prisoner, and I was tired of living in her cage. Get up, Jenna, I said softly. Please get up. She did not move. She just cried and held my legs and begged me to stay. And I stood there in my kitchen with cold pancakes on the table. I stood there and felt my heart break, not for me, but for both of us. For the friendship that was never real, for the love that was never love. Weeks passed. Time moved slowly. Days felt the same. Nights felt the same. Nothing changed. Everything changed. Cole sent me a message. He said he wanted to talk. He said he missed me. He asked if we could meet. I looked at his message for a long time. Then I deleted it. I did not answer him. I could not trust him. I could not trust anyone. The trust inside me was dead. Cole lied to me for months. Jenna lied to me for years. Everyone lied. So I believed no one. Jenna called me every day after our fight. She said she was sorry. She cried. She begged. She said she would change. She said she needed me. She said she would die without me. I was angry at first. I did not answer her calls. I stayed away from her. But days passed, then weeks, and I felt lonely. I felt empty. I felt lost. 10 years. Jenna and I were friends for 10 years. That was more than half of my adult life. Could I really throw that away? Could I really live without her? She was all I had. She was my only family, my only friend. So I forgave her. I called her back. We talked. We cried together. She promised to be better. She promised to change. She promised to let me live my own life. I wanted to believe her. I needed to believe her. Now we sit at the bar again. The same bar, the same corner, the same seats. Everything looks normal. Everything feels normal. Like nothing happened. Like we went back in time. Jenna talks about her day. I listen. I pour drinks. I clean glasses. We laugh at small jokes. We make plans for the weekend. We act like before. We act like best friends. We act like everything is fine, but it is not fine. I know it. She knows it. We both know it, but we do not say it out loud. A man walks up to the bar. He is young. He has a nice smile. He looks at me. He smiles bigger. "Hi," he says. "Can I buy you a drink after your shift?" I open my mouth to answer, but then I see Jenna. She sits in her corner. She watches us. Her hand holds her glass very tight. Her eyes look at the man. They look cold. They look hard. They look dangerous. I know that look now. I see what it means. Jenna is deciding. She is planning. She is ready to tell me something about him. Something bad. Something that will make me say no. The man waits for my answer. He still smiles. He does not know. He does not see. He does not understand. I look down at the counter. I shake my head. "No, thank you," I say quietly. "I am busy." The man looks sad, but he nods. He walks away. Jenna relaxes. Her hand releases the glass. She smiles at me, a small smile, a winning smile. I do not look at her. I cannot, because I know the truth now. I know I am trapped. I know I will always be trapped. I had a choice. I could have left Jenna. I could have chosen Cole. I could have chosen freedom. I could have chosen myself. But I did not. I chose her. I chose the past. I chose the safe prison over the scary freedom. I chose the ghost I know over the life I could have had. And now, in the dark bar with the yellow lights and the smell of old smoke, I know something else, something final, something true. I will never be free. I appreciate you being here and listening quietly. If one small detail stayed in your mind, please press like. You can share this video with a friend, a learner, or anyone who loves stories.